nations are transitioning from traditional economy to a learning economy that is driven by technology, that is almost disrupting every sector we're seeing, from either the private sector, from industrials, even for the human capital itself. And this expanding data, this ever-expanding data value that we have witnessed in the past 10 or 20 years is the reason that kicked off this this movement that came by the exponential growth in computing power that has shown us some promising breakthroughs in data and AI application that we're witnessing recently. Data has become an essential resources. Some are calling it the new oil to illustrate the tremendous opportunity. It creates inefficiency, developing AI solutions, and public services, as we have seen here in Saudi in the past 5 and 10 years as well. And also Saudi display attractive challenges to serve the foundation, as it has a big appetite for tech companies, as well as a big pool of talent that is emerging every year. Finally, to cover the question, we've got the strategy, which has been issued by Sadaya, that is a national strategy for data and AI, which is trying to make us the best place for data and AI, where data and AI could become a reality here. We've had a good chat before based on that. You've touched upon that. Yeah. I think they would love to see how you have it.
Of course. So I think Mr. Ramyan mentioned a very important topic, which is the vision of Saudi Arabia towards data and AI. And the vision actually concluded in one sentence. The sentence says that where data and AI is made reality. And the interpretation of this sentence is very interesting, by the way. Where meanings everything about where we can have development, innovation, acquiring, and as well as creation of the data and AI applications. And then moving to the best of data and AI is made. It refers to the quality, to the maturity of this data as well, in order to bring value. And finally, the reality represent the attractive economy, the commercial incentives, as well as investment opportunities in the market. So that's, I think, really insightful. Moving to the next question we have, which is what do you think, Mr. Ramyan, is the best areas or the most important areas to focus on when it comes to data privacy, data governance, and compliance?
It's difficult to pinpoint the most important things, but I think we need an ecosystem, and that ecosystem needs us to be ambitious, to have Saudi as a hub for AI. We need the skills, a steady flow of skills, not a one-time projects. We also need policy and regulations that attract stakeholders, attract talents to come and do their businesses here. We need the investment that facilitate investments for the most potential ideas. And finally, we have to focus on developing a hub for research and innovation. If we don't invest in research, we will never be the spearhead in this technology, and those who will be leading this technology in the future. I believe these are some of the pillars that could create the ecosystem. Hopefully that answers the question.
Sure, definitely.
It's not it's a big question to be answered.
Of course, we can spend hours discussing this, by the way. Anyways, maybe just to complete, to make sure that we are delivering the right idea here. Do you think there are steps in order to reach those practices and to have the best out of data privacy and the implementation of governance and compliance?
I think there are steps, and we've seen them. But before I touch on the steps, we have to see that we have already seen that data and AI are already disrupting several sectors and becoming a key factor in economic development. A tremendous number of opportunities are provided by AI solutions. We see it today. We see it in data management, disaster management, road safety, We see it in energy consumption management,
Yeah.
but we see the challenges, and that's what scares us. Emerging from data protection, from automation, from cybersecurity, and in order for society to benefit from the opportunity, at the same time, be aware of these hazards that is coming along with it. Government have been framing their approach to support regulated data. Only in the past 2 years, over 50 governments have issued a regulation for AI. And this shows you how we're scared from this thing, and also we want to implement it as soon as we can. It's a new technology, it's emerging. I hope we are at the spearhead of that.
Sure, definitely. Maybe I can conclude in something related to why we think this is very important. Why we think the data privacy and governance and confidence towards AI is very important. Because I think the main reason here lies under the nature and the characteristic of AI, which is different than any other technology that human beings have ever created, which was mainly meant to empower and facilitate our work. However, in AI, we have the ability sometimes to take decisions on behalf of us, and sometimes to make decisions by its own. And that can bring us to a place where we can witness actually a fully autonomous machines or systems that can behave sometimes in a negative way. We mentioned that in previous discussions today. The other main characteristic for AI is that the ability to create ideas, and that was obviously when we take a look at how many AI engines are able to create content on our behalf, just like any multimedia content like images, videos, audios, and even articles and books. And that may leave us sometimes helpless and clueless if we did not came up with the same pace of governance and compliance in order to protect ourselves and the community, as well as to control this industry and making sure all the development in governance and compliance are matching the innovation in the AI industry.
Absolutely, I agree with that. I second that. And just like how we have dealt from a risk management perspective with other aspects, I think this one could be also measurable. It's quantified. I think we're worrying too much.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah, that's right. So thank you so much. I think our time's up. I don't know if we can have a question, one question or two, but almost our time is up. Yeah, okay, we can have a question. So any questions here about?
This is the last session of the day, so whoever is asking is the one who's holding you now.
Yeah.
I'm just scared.
Okay, everyone is
thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Shukran. Oh.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.